person is asking why it's important to go through advanced parole. And the answer to that is this. If somebody had come in undocumented, if they are able to get advanced parole, and this is generally speaking, if they're able to, and if they are married to a U.S. citizen, let's say, or if they have a U.S. citizen child who's over 21 who can petition for them, then in those situations, that person who did advanced parole will be able to apply for a green card in the U.S. and wait in the U.S. for it. How somebody initially entered the U.S. makes all of the difference in how they are able to apply for a green card. I'm going to speak in very general terms, but if somebody enters undocumented and they marry a U.S. citizen, if they want to get a green card through that citizen's spouse, it's going to entail that person having to go back to their birth country to interview at the U.S. consulate. And depending on if they have what we call unlawful presence in the U.S., depending on how much time they've accrued of unlawful presence, they may also need to apply for a waiver, which basically is a really long process. And again, that does require the person to leave the U.S. to basically be able to get a green card. Now, if somebody enters legally with a visa, and let's say they marry a U.S. citizen, in that scenario, the person could be eligible to stay in the U.S. and apply for a green card here without ever having to leave. What getting advanced parole does is it basically allows a person to leave the U.S., come back through the U.S. border, and that is considered technically a legal entry, which allows a person to then apply for a green card in the U.S. without having to leave an interview at the U.S. consulate. That's just a quick summary of why doing advanced parole could be very beneficial for somebody to do. So if you have any other questions, feel free to schedule a consultation through the link in my bio, or you can call my office to schedule one.